Hello and welcome to Taurus Lady channel. This is a reading for those who got sun, moon and rising in the star sign of Taurus. This is also a reading for those who want to check out on how Taurus is doing this week. It's a general stroke love related spread. We'll see where the cards will take us. Hope you're well, Taurians. I'm very blue today. I'm a Taurus myself and I love this color. Anyway, thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking. What I really love is when I get comments, because I like to really engage with people who are like-minded. And so please drop me a comment. Tell me how are you feeling, does it resonate with you? Share your experience. We learn through sharing, right? What I really love in comments, some people like write comments and then others like, you can get some support just through reading other comments, through responding to them. We Taurians gang support each other, so please drop a comment down below. Okay. Did I say this is a general spread? Stroke love, depending on where the reading will take us. We're gonna look into where you are, Taurus. What are the energies surrounding you this week? What is the past influence? Where are you gonna put most of your energy this week? What is the near future? How do you view yourself this week? How are you being viewed by people around you in your environment? What is the piece of advice for this upcoming week? And what will be the outcome if you do follow the guidance given in this reading? However, as all readers pointed out, you're in charge of your life and you got to make the smart, wise decision and treat it with a pinch of salt if you feel like it does not resonate with you. Enough talking. Where is Taurus right now? Whoa, Ace of Cups. I feel the passion. You've passion, and it's also blue. All right, I'm gonna sound very cheesy now, but can you see that coordination of colors? I'm still drinking my morning coffee. Oh my goodness, you're feeling a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion that it's almost overwhelming, Taurus. You're feeling so passionate this week about something, about someone, about something you do, about a person. Ace of Cups is that passion that gives you wings, that drives you forward. I love this. This is also the feeling of butterflies in your stomach. You might be falling in love with someone this week, or you might be simply falling in love with what you do, okay? A project, a task. Whatever you do, there's a lot of passion this week. I love this for you, Taurus. That's what we need, right? To start off with. Now, what will help you with this, or what you should stay away from? Well, sorry, too many cards fell out. I love this card. It's all about passion. Wow, oh my goodness. We've got here Two of Cups. So I feel like you're passionate, if it was to do with love. This is about like partnership, okay? You passionate about how do I put it? You're passionate about someone. Two of Cups is exchanging. It's love, of course, but it's exchanging cups of love with someone and making sure that none of you is taken for granted. The love is equal, is balanced. The exchange of those cups is equal, balance. There is a clear partnership here. No one is taking anyone for granted. So I feel like, what might be crossing you, what might be, I don't know yet. It's a very weird way for cards to set up, but you might be passionate about someone, right? You might be passionate about giving love to someone, because maybe you finally found someone, and you will find someone next week who will make you feel that passion within you, who will stir that passion within you, be like, oh my goodness, maybe this is the one. Oh, actually, I got a different message now. Sorry, it makes Sometimes, you know, when I'm reading through, I'm sort of making the connection of the cards. So you gotta be careful. You're gonna feel passion. You're gonna be drawn maybe to someone or something. Now you gotta think whether this is a job, project, or love situation, love scenario. Is this thing, is this person giving me back what I'm giving to them? Is this balanced relationship? Whether it's a work relationship, whether it's a love relationship, is it balance? Is the give and take equal, or am I being taken for granted? Okay, because sometimes you can lose yourself, Taurus, in passion. And you know, when you do something, you're so dedicated, you're so passionate, okay, that sometimes you end up giving way too much than you should, and then you get disappointed. Like I do all the time, and it's like a lesson I'm learning over again. And you probably know that Taurians are great at giving advice, but we're not very good at taking them sometimes. That's why there are so many Taurian readers and so many readings for Taurians, because we are not that great at taking advice. We're good at giving them, right? So just remember, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling passionate about this week, Taurus, you got to ask yourself, is this equally balanced? You know, I need to make sure I don't lose myself in this passion, so I'm not being taken for granted, so I'm not feeling burnout in the end. Like, you know, I've given so much to this situation. You gotta take a step back and think, you know, yes, I'm feeling passionate about this, but is this situation giving me, making me feel balanced in my life? Is it equally balanced, or is it an unfair treatment? Will I get lost in this passion? So something you gotta watch out for, yeah? Watch out for. Because it's so easy to get lost in passion. Okay, on your subconscious level, when you are dreaming, when you are about to go to bed, to sleep, what's going on in your mind, Taurus? Wow, Knight of Cups. Love offer or apology. Okay, so you feel like someone owes you apology, or someone is coming. You know someone's got this love offer for you, so you feel like, you know, something is coming. Either you want to give love to someone or apology, or you think there's someone that owes you this. Knight of Cups, you know, again, love offer here, or some kind of an offer. Maybe you're waiting for some offer, or maybe you're feeling like it's coming. Okay, now what is the past influence, Taurus? Past influence for Taurus. Let me just start on my cards, it's a little bit messy. The past influence for Taurus, past influence. What happened in the past that stirred up passion, or that warns you to, you know, not to get lost in that passion? Why? Wow. Page of Wands. Okay. You must have dealt with some kind of... Page of Wands is a new beginning, but it came out in the reverse position, right? So... Page of Wands is a messenger. There was some kind of a message in the recent past, maybe, recently. Message, okay. Page of Wands is about new beginnings, creative beginnings, but it's in a reverse position, right? So there was some kind of immature energy surrounding you, Taurus, whether it's at work, whether this is in love, and Page of Wands initiates new beginnings, but there was no new beginning here. Like, it felt like it was supposed to be, but it didn't happen, okay? Now, on the, where are you going to put most of your energy this week, Taurus? We got a card. Wow, you know, this came up earlier, and I sort of put it back, and it came up like Ace of Swords. Okay. You want to see things clearly for what they are. And that is a very nice energy, because like I said, you'll be feeling very passionate. You may get lost yourself in this passion to the point when you may not think clearly. But here, many of you will start thinking, okay, mountains indicates logic, called instinct. Swords indicate thoughts, double-edged sword, right? Cloud indicates passion, the same cloud as in the here on this card. But you understanding that you got to see things for what they are. You got to see them from two different angles, and that's something you'll be focusing on, which I'm very, very proud to see this card. You will be very much looking at the situation and thinking, not from just one perspective, not just emotional, but also logical. So that will help you not to get lost in this passion. Something you should be doing this next week, is this situation balanced? Am I being taken for granted? Am I giving it too much? Shall I take a step back? Am I getting too passionate about it? Shall I cut it down a little bit? Shall I use my logic more? Shall I be careful? Okay. What is this situation? Is my vision blurred by my emotions? I got to see it for what it is and take a step back. And what is the near future, Taurus, for you? Near future. Wow, 2 cards fell out and they flipped into reverse position. Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Some cycle is not finished here with Page of Cups. Page of Cups, it's a message. Usually it's like to do with good news, baby. Someone's offering you something, a cup of love, emotions, to do also with having like a child, right? Page of Cups. A bit immature energy. There's something you dealt with, the same page you dealt with in the past, with whom you thought there was gonna be a new beginning, perhaps. Something new at work, something new in love. It looks like the cycle is not finished here in the near future. That's why you're gonna be like thinking about it, still feeling passion for this person, still feeling passion about this project, whatever you do, but you will be trying to see clearly whether you are getting lost in this passion. Am I getting lost? That's because the cycle is not finished with this person or with this situation, okay? With this project. Not finished. A lot of immature energy here. But this has not finished yet. That's why you've got those feelings, surrounding you. So how do you view yourself with this situation, with reference to this passion? Things you're feeling passionate about right now. The Chariot, you struggle to move away from this. You are struggling to move away from this, Taurus, with the Chariot. Or you might be dealing with a Cancer star sign here. How do people view you, Taurus? How are you being viewed? How do people view you? How do people view you? Wow. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Maybe you said too much. Knight of Swords in the upright position is someone who's rushing in with their words. The words come out. The mouth is faster than the thought, So you couldn't shut your mouth, excuse my language. Maybe there was a situation where you just spoke your truth, because this week was very emotional, right? The last week, because of the lunar eclipse. People see you as someone who recently expressed themselves, but in a very sharp, abrupt, perhaps even they can see that, they can think that the way you express yourself was arrogant, maybe a bit too much, very straight to the point. You might have hurt someone by saying what you've said, okay? You were very outspoken in the recent past. However, in your defense stories, you always get to this point when you feel like overwhelmed by something you're passionate about, okay? When you feel like, I've been taken for granted, in this position, in this job, in this project, with this person, whatever you're dealing with, in my situation, you're not ready to move on, but you also, in the recent past, you probably couldn't stop yourself from saying stuff, okay? Because of passion. I gotta hurry up, my baby's coming. And a piece of advice from the universe, one card. The High Priestess, go within, find your center. Find your center, Taurus, okay? Go within, say nothing, find your center. Just sit back, relax, observe, do nothing. Find your center. Just try not to say anything this week. Try to remain silent. High Priestess is very intelligent, wise, she's an observer. but like I think Virgo's energy. Observe, do nothing. Just observe, absorb the information, situation, sit back, relax. And once you've got all of the information, think about what's your next step. And if you do that, your outcome will be Taurus. Whoa. Three of Swords coming out here. Heartbreak, third party situation. That's the outcome here. Heartbreak. You may feel heartbroken. Wow. The bottom of the deck. Let me just clarify this quickly. Why would you feel heartbroken? It's like you involved with 3 swords. Heartbroken because of, there could be a heartbreaking like conversation. Outcome to this passionate thing here is a bit, you might get hurt, Taurus. So that's why it's better to say nothing. What is the outcome? Let's clarify. 3 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Because you may feel quite upset this week because you've put so much effort into something with 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, it's a slow growth of putting a lot of effort into something and not getting your rewards, not getting what you feel you deserve. So that's what will be heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart this week, okay, Taurus? Okay, you're feeling passionate about something. You might be feeling like you're losing this passion, and it's important you go within and find your center and just stay silent rather than running around with this sword and just say stuff because you hurt. Okay, I know that I've been there, and it's something I'm constantly learning. Now, the bottom of the deck, Taurus, is 4 of Swords. Okay, you need to take your time to heal. Healing is needed here. You need to stay away from people, stay away from everyone. Sit back, sit with your pets, animals, watch TV, eat popcorn, and just, if you gotta lock yourself away from people, do it. Find yourself, find your center, okay? And reflect on the situation. Is it as bad as it is? Is it, do I see the situation for what it is? Am I being logical? Am I being driven away by emotions? Or was I taken for granted? Okay. Just observe this week and you see what happens next week. Now, I'm just going to pull a powerful card, like a positive. Sorry. My baby's back, so I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow, Taurus. You got to look at how you think. For example, I myself, I'm very fixed in the way I think. We are fixed star sign, right? I'm a Taurus too. So it's like I'm very stubborn, and it sometimes causes me to sort of go around and say stuff I don't want to say, but I feel like sometimes it's the only way to get out of the situation. And like I said, there's that song, I can't remember who's it by, like about like my mom told me not to run around with a sword because it may hurt people. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. So being taken for granted is only a thought. I know you feel it. If you feel it, your feelings need to be acknowledged, but you also have to look at new ways of looking at your world. You put a lot of effort into, we do these stories a lot, but something I've realized, and I'm learning, and I'm trying to learn this lesson, perhaps we need to sometimes reassess the situation. Is it worth it to give all this passion to this situation? What if I don't get what I expect? And why the hell do I expect? Because every time we don't get it, Taurus, we get so disappointed. So I get it. I understand. It's like a vicious cycle for me myself. Anyway, hope this finds you well, and have a lovely week, and I'll record later love related spread. Thanks, bye.